Kyle here from allmediareviews.blogspot.com. I'm going to try something a little different today. I mentioned posters a while back, and I've got a few boxes, and it'd be like cylinders of posters. When I packed up and moved, of course, I had to find places for them. So, and actually, what I'm going to be including in here is not only just a poster. In fact, why don't I just show that first? It's sort of probably the most unique item. One of the most unique items. So, and I don't know all the posters I'm going to be showing. Don't know all of what they are. So, but they're posters of various things, not just music. But so I do have this, and I don't remember where I got this. I know it was sometime in the 2000s or early 2010s. This is a Yes. It was like a wall-framed, or a wall piece that's like a shaped almost like a guitar pick. Roger Dean artwork. Home Accents. I must have seen it at a store. Come to think about it, it might have been at even like Pure One Imports or somewhere like that. But anyway, it might have been at not Michael's, but Hobby Lobby possibly. Yeah, come to think of it, I think I did see this at Hobby Lobby, and I saw it. I had to get it because Roger Dean artwork. Yes, so. I guess before I go into any more of this, why this stuff isn't on my wall is a good question, I suppose. Various reasons, I suppose you could say, basically being lazy, being not having time, not sure what I have, and also the wife not being crazy about all my stuff being on the wall. It'd have to be a mixture, but in a perfect situation, if we did our due diligence and actually do what we should do, we'd cover our walls here with all this stuff. But I don't know how long we're going to be living in this house. That's the thing, there's issues with it. But as you can see, there's nothing on the walls here, because we haven't done that much with this room at this point. So anyway, so moving on. So yeah, this is the big Yes pick. And I can say that I'm not going to come close to showing all the stuff today. This is just part one. But the other sort of standout piece, I suppose you could say, I think I had this, at least back in my apartment when I was doing videos, this laminated Spocks Beard poster. You can tell the period of time. It was like, I got this poster, well, I wasn't a fan until like the Day for Night period, a little before then, but it was obviously even before, it was made before Day for Night even came out in '99, so, but after Kindness of Strangers, yeah, so, but I had it laminated. I think I paid, I don't know, I probably paid about $20-$25 to do it. So, I mean, I did the math, and it's like, well, I have all these posters. I'd love to have them all done this way, or a lot of them done, but that would add up to hundreds of dollars or more. But it's really nice, to have this sort of, with Neil Morris, Spocks Beard, sort of preserved, and it's maintained its condition, per se. So, the other posters I'm showing, the condition is definitely varies, I didn't, they're just posters, I guess. But so here's one, and I mentioned that Prince story a few weeks ago. I did that Prince when I met Prince. The day I met Prince, or the night I went to go see this movie. I actually have it on DVD. When I show my DVDs at some point, I'll have to talk more about it. But this is the Adam Goldberg movie where he's a musician, very much of like avant-garde musician, called Untitled, that I saw at advanced screen that same day. It was November 17th, 2009, because it was Jeff Buckley's birthday, I remember. So, Untitled. Good movie, underrated movie, independent, indie film fan that I am. And I like Adam Goldberg. Namely for his performance in, which I do have on DVD, in Dazed and Confused. So, this, I don't even know who or what this is. It might be someone doing a drawing of me or something. I'm not sure. I'm just going to show it briefly. Blair. Oh, it's like a caricature. I'm basically showing how stupid I can look, but yeah, it doesn't even look that much like me. They didn't even draw me with glasses. I don't know. I don't think that's going on the wall at this point, but I don't know. I don't even remember when I got this. Could have been 20 years ago. Could have been less than that. I don't know. So let's see here. What else we have here? This is a gift from my brother. Oh, I think I'll refrain from this. That was a gift. But let's see here. This Exit Stage Right. This is a bunch of tribute bands. Exit Stage Right is the Rush tribute band and local Pink Floyd tribute. Mark, my friend Mark, was part of, I think, a couple of these. Paranoid Floyd. I'm not a Radiohead, but that's a Pink Floyd tribute, so it was called Paranoid Floyd. Anyway, we had it August 7th. It doesn't have a date, but it was at Memory Lanes in Minneapolis. Exit Stage Right is one of the Rush tribute bands we had in town that I saw a bunch of times. They were good. They were very faithful. They did a lot of deeper tracks and everything. So I love Rush, and Rush wasn't touring that much. So okay, here's Hotel of the Laughing Tree, which I never saw them live, but I think when I bought their debut album, Tearing Everything After, I got this. I got the band to sign it. That poster, as you can see. Tearing Everything After. 2/1/11, February 1st, so it was 10 years ago. New full-length album. I'd like to hang these up if I had space. We had a bigger house where we had the space. I was supposed to go in here, but it's just... And I haven't really assessed all these posters, because I've literally got dozens of them. So, to varying degrees of interest. Some of them I think at points I've hung up. Like this one's got tape on it, unfortunately. This may have to be saved for another video. I'm looking, I do have one very prized poster. It's not really a poster, it's an acrylic, but... Oh, here we go. Minnesota North Stars. See, when I was younger, especially when I was into more sports than anything else, I had sports posters. A lot of Bill Goldberg. A lot of this is like from the 70s. Neil Broughton, there he is at the bottom, of course. Neil Broughton, Minnesota-born hockey player, and he, at one point at least, had the record for the most goals for any American-born hockey player. But yeah, this has to have been a poster I got. I don't know if I got it growing up, or it might have been in the 90s at some point, but artwork done. I don't even know who... There was a guy named Carl Jager that did, I know, artwork of a lot of sports in Minnesota, but... So the North Stars, they're not here anymore, of course, but this one, some kind of dog poster. I'm not sure. I'm a dog fan, but not sure why I kept this one. It's kind of retro looking, very much of 30s, 40s, 50s kind of ads in the newspaper, per se. Kind of what's the style I'm thinking of? He's the artist who did that style. This style of... It's gonna bug me. Norman Rockwell. It's kind of maybe a little Norman Rockwell to an extent. I don't know. I'm hardly an art aficionado, but all right. Let's just start taking some of the ones out. Well, okay, I have one here that I don't have to do that. So this is a poster for the Baltic Sea. Unfortunately, I gotta believe when I got this from the vinyl I bought, maybe, and it's not in the best of shape. And again, Baltic Sea put out this album, period piece, that I really love from, I think it was 2010 or 2011. It was 2011. I got the vinyl, but I must have gotten this, and unfortunately the poster... But as I've learned with Spocks Beard, some of this stuff can be preserved. But again, money and desire and stuff like that. But posters are fragile, like a lot of stuff. So let's just see what we got on some of these ones with rubber bands. Okay, so Native Construct, a band. This is not that. I think I probably snagged this, possibly at the show, or maybe when I bought Native Construct, the now defunct prog metal band from the mid-2010s. Their debut album, I think it was called A Quiet Place or A Quiet World, I think, was pretty well received, unfortunately, but things happened with their band, the band members, and the health of the vocalist. And so, I don't know. They were from Berkeley. Or they weren't from Berkeley. They're from North Carolina, like between the Buried and me are, but they didn't... They ended up meeting at Berklee College of Music in Boston, but it's good. I have a hoodie that I wear from them sometimes, and that first album I have on CD, I'll have to show at some point. I saw them live with Between the Buried and Me, and that's where I got that. Probably where I got that poster. But Found this Local Natives poster from Fall Tour 2010, so early in their history. Local Native, previously Cobble at Rest, who I've been a fan since about 2007. But a lot of people know them since, but you can see Fall Tour 2010. I don't know if this is the tour they opened for Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. It might have been. No, that was 2009 maybe. So I don't know if this is maybe the first headline tour. Probably got this at First Avenue. They have them on the wall. That's why I often will take that stuff. Okay, here we go. It's another one, like Native Construct, almost the same period of time. Sikith's new album. This is for Opus Cities, I think. Opus Cities came, I think, or maybe it was the one after, the full length. Welcome to Our City. I think it's pretty similar to the Opus Cities, because it doesn't resemble the first two Sikith albums. I saw them live the one time. These posters are kind of in correlation with saw them live one time in like 2017 or 20... I can't remember what year it was, 2016 maybe? At the Varsity Theater with... I think they might have been with Periphery. I can't remember. Anyway, I love Sikith. They're British, sort of progressive, extreme, avant-garde, very characterized vocals. And it was great to see them come back, and their last couple records I still really enjoy. So, let's see, what else do I have here? I have a thing I probably got at the Minnesota State Fair, yeah. The Simpsons, which I'm not really a huge Simpsons fan. I don't mind the Simpsons. I'm like South Park, I don't care for, but they have this at the, I think they have posters oftentimes at the fair on our Channel 9 locally in the Twin Cities. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to end up keeping the Simpsons, because I know some people that love the Simpsons that probably would get more out of having that. Let's see here. So, and here's another one I got that for Glee. Again, I got this at the Minnesota State Fair when they had the television booth. So, I like Jane Lynch. I liked the guy who unfortunately passed away when he was on Kyle XY. Not really a huge fan of the show Glee though, but part of the at least current inventory I have for posters. Let's see what else. The Future. I'm not sure what this was about. It's a movie of some kind. Director of Me and You and Everyone. Oh, Miranda July. Me and You and Everyone We Know. I really love that movie. Again, I'm an indie film fanatic fan. I watched IFC and Sundance Channel and Indieplex, and would go a lot of advanced screens at the smaller landmark theaters. So this was Miranda July's movie. I kind of think I did see this movie. I must have. Hamish Linklater and Miranda July, as you can see. I'm not sure what Miranda July's done in recent years, but I love her debut film, Me and You and Everyone I Know, I loved. Me and You and Everyone I Know. Or Everyone We Know. I think it's Everyone We Know. But I think this was like 2015, 16. Oh no, 2011. Wow, I didn't realize how far this went back. This movie, and Hamish Linklater. I'm trying to think of if he's related to Richard Linklater. I don't know, but an interesting cover. I should know this because I remember seeing one of her other movies. It must have been this, and I grabbed it. But the movie is so memorable. I don't remember what it's about. Me and You and Everyone I Know. I remember it was like this connected. People. This woman meets this guy, and they have family connections and stuff like that. But so Collective Unconscious, the local Minnesota band who did Abbey Road a couple times, I loved. I also saw them play the complete Bridge Over Troubled Water. I didn't realize I had this poster. That was in the late 2010, 2009, March 21st, 2009. There it is. Which I liked that show. I was listening to a lot of Simon and Garfunkel around that time. Can't say, I preferred it over the Abbey Road. The Abbey Road is vintage. They also did Pet Sounds with an orchestra. Unfortunately, I didn't make that. It sold out too quickly. But they're from, like, St. Cloud, I think, Collective Unconscious. But they would come here to the Twin Cities and play sometimes these tribute shows. They have some original music, and I have one of their CDs, but I haven't listened to it in a long time. So, what's this right here? Oh, the Twins winning the World Series, of course. This would have been 1991 or the 87? Yeah, this is the 91 World Series. This would be framed or, laminated or whatever, like the Spocks Beard one. It probably would be worth, I don't know. Whatever, it's worth whatever someone would want to pay for it, I guess, but I can see why I kept this. And so, like, my poster collection has just been retained, and, you know, I haven't looked at this stuff in ages. Let's see, I'm getting through the list. I'm almost done, because I'm not going to cover all the posters today, obviously, in one video. This is a big one. So this is old. Again, I had the North Stars one earlier. This looks like Minnesota football, specifically Gopher. It's like Gopher football, and this is going to be a little tough to show because it's a long poster. It has a history of, you know, from Bronco Nagurski possibly to Ricky Foggy to the guy who won, Paul Giel, to, I don't know, Carl Eller, who later ended up with the Minnesota Vikings. But yeah, this is unfortunately one that I'm not going to be able to show because it's just too large of a poster. Oh yeah, that's right. This is one of my other. I loved, you know, that Untitled Miranda July movie. I don't remember that well, unfortunately, but this is one of my favorite. One of my top 100 movies ever, probably one top, maybe 5. The Jacket from Adrian Brody and Keira Knightley. It's a time travel story about a straight jacket for therapy where he travels in time. It's a little bit like The Time Traveler's Wife, a little bit, not exactly, but he changes history. Or like The Butterfly Effect. I would say I like this movie more than The Butterfly Effect, but I don't know the date, but it was sometime in 2005 that I saw this, and I have it on DVD. Again, I'll probably elaborate on it. Of course, the poster's not in perfect shape, but again, these can be maybe preserved or restored or whatever you want to say with when you go to these copy places like a Kinko's, or now they're known as US FedEx, something like that. So let's see, what do we have right here? Not that one. What do we have right here? This is a big one. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show of this. It's a Beatles poster, so sort of give you the tour. Beatles, the 4 Beatles. I think I had this on my wall when I was growing up. There's Ringo and Paul. Probably the later Beatles, like around maybe like the White Album or like the Hey Jude compilation or EP that came out. But yeah, 'cause you can see that Lennon had that look then. You can see George Harrison and Lennon right there. If I can actually get there's Lennon right there in the picture. I can't. But yeah, this is one of these like full wall posters I wouldn't be able to display. But yeah, so you know, there's literally probably millions, if not billions, of different Beatles posters. But you know, still a Beatles fan, and so let's see here. What's the? I had one more here. I'm not sure. This looks like, definitely looks ancient. Might have been from my youth, because I see a bunny rabbit on it. Oh yeah, the Globetrotters. What do you know? Harlem Globetrotters. Wow, this would have been my youth. Catch the Magic. Does it have it on Care 11? The channel, the NBC affiliate. 1983 Harlem Globetrotters. Look at that. I don't know if that's on Meadowlark. That's not Curly Neal. I don't know which Globetrotter that's representing, but with the little bunny there on the top. Alright, so yeah, I think that's just part 1. I have a long stack of other posters that I still need to go through. But, you know, go ahead and give it a like and ring the bell and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and see you next time.